In the mid-1960s, a favorite pastime of GIs from Iraklion Air Station was meeting what the Greeks called touristas. Because we were on the island of Crete, there were a lot of beaches, and beaches were by far the easiest place to meet young ladies from all over the world. The touristas who came to Crete via cruise ships and airplanes usually spent a very limited time on the island. Within a day or so, they had seen the Minoan ruins of Knossos outside Iraklion, had a Greek meal or two, then, convinced they had seen everything Crete had to offer, were off to another destination. However, those who were traveling on a limited budget and came to Crete on the ferry from Athens or one of the other islands were usually the ones who spent the most time and were the easiest to meet. They came to see the Minoan ruins and then often wound up spending a week or two in the Cretan sun. We knew that they didn't have a lot of money. They appreciated our offer for meals and drinks and trips to places of interest as well as secluded beaches. This arrangement between touristas and us usually worked out well for all concerned. You know, in life there are few certainties. The sun will rise in the east and set in the west. You will pay taxes of some kind, and when it's your time, you will die. On Crete in the mid-60s, there seemed to be another certainty. Touristas mostly traveled in pairs, and while one was usually very pretty and friendly, her companion, on the other hand, seemed to be a well-fed, disgruntled close relative of Sasquatch. This pairing of beauty and beast was so common I began to wonder if it were deliberate. Maybe while planning her vacation, the pretty one had thought,
I think I'll go to Crete this year. I'll take Tanya Tunich with me, and she'll be the diary fella, so I won't get hit on by those horny American GIs.
Whatever the case, it always seemed as though we were whispering comments amongst ourselves such as, I want the one on the left, or you had the pretty one last time. I might have even tried to pull rank once or twice. On very rare occasions, though, both touristas would be fantastic, and we couldn't wait to take them out for dinner and drinks, showing them our favorite places in Iraklion, especially the Morosini Fountain at Lion Square, while our less fortunate friends, sitting at the outside tables of Caprice, stared enviously. Approaching touristas for the initial contact could be difficult. You never knew what nationality they were. Sometimes you would use your best pickup line only to have your head ripped off in French. Of all the touristas we met, surly French females were absolutely the worst. By the mid-1960s, Charles de Gaulle had successfully poisoned the unusually small minds of the French people against Americans. He needn't have made such an effort. We actually preferred not to date girls with more hair under their arms and on their legs than we GIs had on our heads.